The Republic of Rakata is a developing coastal state on the continent of Can't Hear You. Rakata gained its independence from Sia Something in 1979 with a population of about 6 million people. Sia Something is a developed state. Both Rakata and Sia Something are members of the United Nations. On 13 November 2019, the government of Rakata passed the Rakata Cybersecurity and Data Protection Act, or CSDP. This act addressed the increased challenges of cybersecurity and protection of data of citizens. The CSDP Act provides that a magistrate and High Court of Rakata may be designated to act as a court of cybersecurity and data protection, or a cyber court. The Rakata Liberation Front, or RLF, has been in power since 1979. In all the successive elections since 1979, the RLF faced little opposition until the formation of the Democratic Angels of Faith, or DAF, in 2009 under the leadership of the charismatic prophet Papa Tommy Tomato, who is the founder of the Tomato Faith Ministries. Members of the Tomato Faith Ministries do not tolerate anyone who criticizes their Papa, and on many occasions they have resorted to violence to promote their cause. In 2010 and 2015 national elections, DAF won a parliamentary majority, although it lost the national presidency to RLF. This has made it difficult for Mr. Bosha, president of Rakata and leader of RLF, who has resorted to rule by decree and passing presidential statutory instruments instead of waiting for acts of parliament. One of Bosha government's initiatives that has been resisted by DAF parliamentarians is the adoption and use of mass surveillance for monitoring technologies from Sia Tech Cloud. DAF's criticism of the RLF government intensified since 13 February 2020 when the President Bosha announced lockdown measures and policies following cases of COVID-19 in Rakata. President Bosha announced, all non-essential travel is banned. Any gathering of more than 20 people is prohibited. All political gatherings and in-person political campaigns for the 2020 elections are hereby suspended. Opening of accommodation, hospitality venues, churches, restaurants, bars, taverns, and tours is prohibited. Family and social visits are banned. Social distancing, wearing COVID-19 approved face masks, and good hygiene must be observed. These lockdown measures were greeted with different reactions by the citizens of Rakata. While some applauded them as legitimate measures for public health, others condemned them as disproportionate measures on a day when people are supposed to go out and celebrate love. Sister Bettina was one of the politicians who commended the measures as something good for the nation as a whole. Her political rival, Papa, commented in a tweet, "So you hear at Sister Bettina Hibiri supporting a nonsense lockdown on Valentine's Day. It's always her attitude. If I can't have it, no one can. What a scam of a woman. Shame." In the early morning of the Valentine's Day, while many prepared and adjusted to celebrate their love in their homes, a Twitter war between Sister Bettina and Papa ensued. In one of her tweets, Sister Bettina noted as follows, "Instead of engaging in meaningful political debates that contribute to our nation, at Papa Tommy Tomato chooses misogyny and hate. We cannot have such leaders. I am reporting his handle to @RaminInfo and will be taking further legal action." Papa responded saying, "I've no time to engage in political debates with you at Sister Bettina. I'm a man of faith, and unlike you who left TFM and chose witchcraft, you spent a lifetime not eating eggplant emoji. Now see your life. You're a very low brain function." The above tweet was neither flagged nor deleted by Rakatar's AI that detects and deletes various forms of online hate speech. Nevertheless, after Sister Bettina replied on 14 February 2020 that the tweets by @PapaTommyTomato are dangerous, misogynistic, and also contravene the 18 commitments on faith for rights, she tagged Rakatar's Ministry of Information, and the latter took Papa to the relevant High Court, sitting as a cyber court, alleging that there is a violation of Section 13 of the CSDP Act. The cyber court found Papa's tweets to be in violation of Section 13 of the CSDP Act. The court ordered the deletion of Papa's offending tweets and imposed a 1-year ban on him from Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. A week later, on 23 July 2020, to celebrate the 22nd anniversary of Tomato Faith Ministries and address various instances of police brutality in enforcement of lockdown measures, Papa went to Tomato Faith Ministries in Cheetown to make a virtual address. The event was live-streamed on Twitter through @Sia in Rakata Twitter handle. The incident of Tomato Faith Ministries resulted in diplomatic fallout between Sia Something and Rakata, who are now before the International Court of Justice to adjudicate the dispute. On 16 November 2020, Papa and 43 recalled parliamentarians approached the Can't Hear You Human Rights Tribunal, alleging the following claims. A. The recalling of the Democratic Angels of Faith Alliance members of Parliament violates the Can't Hear You Charter on Human Rights and other relevant human rights treaties. B. The deletion of tweets from @PapaTommyTomato and @Sia in Rakata and the ban of PapaTommyTomato from Twitter by the Rakata government violates the Can't Hear You Charter on Human Rights and other relevant human rights treaties. The lockdown measures of 13 February 2020 and 15 July 2020 violate the Can't Hear You Charter on Human Rights and other relevant human rights treaties.